Banjo-Kazooie. Oh my god, I love Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie.
You guys like Banjo-Kazooie?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Is Banjo-Kazooie
Banjo
here?
and Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie and
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie! The fuck is this shit? Okay, so today I'm looking at Yooka-Laylee, a third-person platformer collectathon developed by Playtonic and published by Team 17. So here's a game that's had kind of a mixed reception, and these are my favourite games to talk about because no matter what I say, I'm going to get hate, so I might as well just fucking say whatever. So, Yooka-Laylee is the single greatest game of our generation, despite being the worst thing ever. It feels fantastic and tastes disgusting. It cured my cancer but gave me Alzheimer's, so I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. No, but in all seriousness, I have mixed feelings about Yooka-Laylee. I know it's a game that takes a lot of inspiration from Banjo-Kazooie, which is a game that I really have no nostalgia for. I played it once like 3 years ago and I didn't even finish it, so there are probably a fair amount of references and inside jokes that I missed in Yooka-Laylee, but honestly, who gives any sort of a shit? Anyway, in Yooka-Laylee, you play as a lizard called Yooka and a bat called Laylee. I wonder why. There's this big evil bad guy called Capital B who steals their special golden book, but as it gets sucked up, all of the pages get scattered. So Yooka and Laylee set off to find the pages, defeat Capital B, and break the fourth wall so much that they ruin it for everyone. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the constant fourth wall breaking and references to the fact that this is indeed a video game, I thought that it was kind of cute and funny at first, but it got old pretty quickly. I mean, I get it, Yooka-Laylee, I'm playing a video game, okay? I'm sitting on the end of my bed playing a game, wearing pajamas even though it's 1 PM on a Wednesday, and avoiding going outside at all costs because I'm a sad, lonely individual. You don't have to keep reminding me. But I mean, apart from that, I like Yooka-Laylee's story. I mean, the fourth wall breaking stuff aside, it can actually be quite funny at times. I'm quite fond of the character design too. Yooka and Laylee are both bright and colourful, their designs are simple yet very recognisable. Plus, the other characters have pretty cool designs too, like Trouser, who's a snake. Get it? Trouser snake?
It's like a dick.
And the game looks good sometimes. Sometimes it looks really nice and detailed, but sometimes it just kind of looks mediocre. In fact, there are quite a lot of inconsistencies like that in this game, like the gameplay, for example. Most of what you do in this game is run around looking for pages. Sometimes you have to solve a puzzle to get one, sometimes you have to do a time trial, and sometimes they're just out in the open free for the taking. The problem is, some of these challenges are fun and fresh and fabulous and how it feels to chew 5 gum, but some of them are just straight up bad. For example, the control scheme is all over the place. When you're running on the floor, it's absolutely fine, it's razor sharp, but when you're using Laylee's flying move, you control like you're being flown by, United Airlines. Oh, that's topical. That is some fresh topical comedy for you right there. Actually, that joke is like weeks old at this point. Plus, I've really dated this video now. Shit. And it's like this with a lot of stuff. For example, the first level is beautiful and it's busy and it's generally really fun, but then there's the casino level that has you doing these unbelievably boring slot machines and really underwhelming everything else. It's constantly up and down with this game. These time trials, fun. This golfing, annoying. These boss battles, challenging. These minecart segments, frustrating. This transforming mechanic, interesting. These quizzes. Why? Yeah, this is a game that has quite a few minor problems that all fit together to make one big problem. Like, the hub world is confusing, the enemies can sometimes be a chore to fight, and all of the levels have these black doors that can kind of break the flow. On their own, these problems don't sound like much, and they're not, but together, they piss me off, and I'm already a very pissed off person, so this doesn't help. There are things that I really like about Yooka-Laylee though. Like I said, I like the character design, not just on the good guys, but on the enemies too. Like, I like how there's one enemy that's just a pair of eyes that jumps onto whatever inanimate object is nearby, and then that's the enemy now. kill it. I also like the core gameplay, most of the puzzles, some of the levels. I mean, really when it comes down to it, Yooka-Laylee is a game with a lot of problems, but also a lot of charm. And I'll be honest, when I played this game, I got up to the last world, nearly got all the pages I needed to beat the game, and then I heard that the final boss was a real pain in the ass and I couldn't be bothered to fight it. Does that make me unprofessional? Yes. Does that make this whole review a sham? Yes. Should you unsubscribe? Most definitely. But still, in my opinion, Yooka-Laylee is kind of a weird game. It's got good stuff and it's got bad stuff, and really whether or not I would recommend the game to you is entirely based on how much you're willing to forgive. If the problems I've mentioned seem like the kind of thing you can overlook, then I say give it a go, but if not, well, there's always A Hat in Time, which is another platformer collectathon that's coming out later this year, and it also features some music from Grant Kirkhope, who's incredibly sexy. But Yooka-Laylee is like a disobedient puppy. It's cute and it can be fun, but it also shat on my brand new carpet, and I swear to fucking God